This is the wealth hack that no one is telling you about. I wanted to tell you about it today so that you can get started right away. If you don't know me, I'm Arlan. I used to be homeless. Less than 10 years ago, I was sleeping on the floor of the San Francisco airport. And now I have raised more than $30 million and invested in more than 200 companies led by women, people of color, and LGBTQ plus founders. I am on a mission to help 1,000 people become millionaires in the next 10 years. And we're starting with $100,000 extra over the next 12 months by working with me every single day inside of Arlan's All Access. So I have been doing this on a website called School. It's a membership website, and there are a lot of membership websites. I've used most of them, by the way. And there's just something different about this website. The last 2 months, and I'm not exaggerating, I have made $93,000 with one membership. And then the last 5.5 days, I've made about 2,400. I can show you that right now, actually. I'll show you that very quickly. So I made $2,400 in the last 5.5 days, and $471 of that is recurring revenue. Now, I wanted to show you what makes this so interesting and why people are so into it right now. So, first of all, the school games. This is a game that happens on the school platform that they take the top 10 winners each month and they get to fly to Vegas and meet with the founders and Alex Hormozy and have a full day mastermind to teach each other all the things that are working for them. But even without that part of it, what it does is inspire you to create monthly recurring revenue. And this is what people are doing that is creating sustainable recurring revenue for themselves. I'm going to start at 100. You may recognize this guy, but look, people are, what are we, 2.5 days, not even 2 full days into October, and people have already done $387 in recurring revenue. So I'm number 82 with Arlan's All Access. That's for my main membership. So this will go up and down all throughout the month, depending on what each of us does. But think about this. This is only a couple of days in. Take these numbers you're seeing on this side right here and divide it by 2 and then multiply that by 30. Okay, so take 430 divided by 2, 215, multiply that by 30. You're talking about more than $6,000 in monthly recurring revenue if everything were to stay the same, if they were to have this much growth each day. These are like the lower numbers. Now, thousands and thousands of people have school memberships, so there are a lot of people who are doing like $100 and they're not listed here. A lot of people haven't made money yet. They're not listed here. But look at these numbers, how they go higher and higher and higher. And remember, what you're doing is you're taking this number, dividing it by 2 approximately, multiplying it by 30, and think about that as monthly recurring revenue. Now, as you get higher and higher and higher here, you're going to start to see some outrageous numbers for 2 days in. Max, I really love your work. If you're watching this, I love your work. I watch all of your videos. Max has $17,000 in 2 days. He is all about this. So he's killing it. Everyone here is killing it. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. And that is why so many people are a part of this. Now, we're going to take a moment, we're going to take a breath. Let's think about what community, if you could build any type of community, what would it be? Would it be for dog lovers? Would it be for people to learn how to paint? Would it be about math? Would it be about science, a certain sports team or sport? Would it be about a location, traveling, movie reviews, something nerdy, something silly, something weird? What would your ideal community be about? That's how you start. That's how all of this started. $93,000 in 2 months is what I've built. And I built the membership of my dreams, which is how can I help entrepreneurs and executives and people who work at 9 to 5s? How could I help them make more money for themselves so that they can have that skill anytime they want or need it? Because I got so tired of seeing people struggling, and I got so tired of seeing myself struggling. It's become the membership of my dreams, but I thought of it as what is the community of my dreams? So what is that for you? I want you to put it in the comments right now. What is that for you? And the sky is the limit. We're just brainstorming here together. Then I want you to imagine that a year from now, you're making $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month from that community. With that community, doing things every day that you enjoy, having those interactions, teaching them something, helping them with the transformation that brightens their day or changes their life and everything in between. And you're able to pay the rent or pay your mortgage every single month with that alone. And even think about this. You don't even have to work at the job you're in right now unless you want to. Ooh, I know that took some people away. If that took you away, say it in the comments. That hits you, right? You want to have the option, the choice, the freedom. I want that for you too. That's why I'm telling you about this. And so few people that I've talked to know about school, know about the platform, even know about memberships. Those of you who have had a membership or have one right now, what I hear from you most is, I've tried this before. It doesn't work. I only have a few people in my membership. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't make me enough money. I felt that way about 3 months ago, up until 3 months ago. I was going to sunset my membership that I had for more than a year and a half because although it was fulfilling in a lot of ways, it didn't feel like it was growing and it felt like it was more of a chore than it was a delight. And I like to follow my energy, right? I like to follow things that make me happy. And then I discovered the school platform that I just showed you. The way that it's set up is just so simple and so kind of tailor-made for conversation. So let me give you an example. So I have this free kind of experimental membership that I just started a few days ago. Already has 589 members. We're having a good time. There's a challenge. There's a classroom. There's all kinds of really cool stuff. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested in just seeing what it looks like. And what I would do here to make money, if you're curious, because it is a free membership, is in the classroom. I don't have it here, but I could add something that says, okay, have a one-on-one with me, right? And I could click buy now and charge you $9.99, which is the rate that I would charge, or $99, or whatever your rate is. Or it could be a workshop, or it could be a course itself, like a new course, advanced course. And it costs you $45. Sorry, I typed that wrong. $45, right? I could do that, and there would be some number of people who converted. I also have this right now where I'm talking about my paid membership, Arlan's All Access. So you go through here, you learn a ton for free. And then I say, hey, do you want to take it up a notch? I give you a video, I give you a little bit of information, and you link over and you go over to my membership, which you see the about page, which has this video, has a couple of more videos here, like a commercial that I got made. It's really cool. And then it has this information of what you get. And you see a little bit of, there's 382 members in it. And it's all of this. And it says, what if you could make $100,000 extra in the next 12 months? That's what I'm telling you right now. So it's a little meta, right? But let me come over here, show you what I mean here. Boom. Look at all these payouts for the past 8 weeks. 4,000, 9,000, 5, 20, 20,000. I got $20,000 in 1 week. I got $18,000 the final week. This will go up and down because it includes recurring revenue. Part of that recurring revenue is 26,000 from 300 paid members, but some of those, the reason the numbers are different is because I also charge a yearly amount. So then I have some great announcements. Look at, 48 likes, 44 comments. Look how many people have introduced themselves. Look, there's 1.9 thousand comments from 382 members because people gather around anybody who joins Arlan's All Access and they just fill them with love and they support. And it's just so awesome. Then I go in here to the classroom. I have all kinds of information for you, teaching people. We have a YouTube expert. I teach YouTube as well, but I mainly teach you about memberships and other things. And we have an exclusive book club. We have all kinds of things in here. I mean, it's just amazing the value that you get in Arlan's All Access for a very small amount of money compared to what value you get. And my promise is that if you do everything we teach you inside Arlan's All Access, you'll make an additional $100,000 over the next 12 months. So this is what is happening. This is all on the school platform. I will put a link in the description if you want to start a 14-day free trial of school just to test it out and see what it's like, just to be your own host of a membership. It's really user intuitive, so you can get started without me teaching you. And if you want me to teach you, I will put that link down below too for the 100K in 12 months, Arlan's All Access. This is something that most people don't know about this. This is something you're going to hear about in a few months, and everybody's going to be talking about it because it's growing like wildfire. But it's something that most of your friend groups don't know about. So imagine if you're the first to hear about this. You give it a try, like give it 30 days inside of Arlan's All Access. See if it helps you. Give it a try and you test it out. And for that time investment and a little bit of capital, a tiny bit of capital, you can maybe make thousands of dollars over the next few days, weeks, and months. I told you earlier that I used to be homeless, right? When I was homeless, when I was living out of a hotel room with my mom in Pearland, Texas, I found out about this investor course happening at Stanford in California. And I had wanted to build a venture capital fund for years and had no luck. This boot camp that was 2 weeks long cost $18,000. I'm going to say it again, $18,000. I was homeless. We didn't know from day to day if we could afford to stay in that hotel and if we were going to eat that day. But I made it my mission to be in that boot camp because I knew that's where I would find what I was looking for. So I did all types of things. I did crowdfunding, negotiating for half off. I got a scholarship. I did payment plans. I did everything. I did this kind of work here and this consulting there. And I found my way there, got a plane ticket. My family helped me out to get a plane ticket one way in the hopes that I would make it work out. 9 years later, I have invested in more than 200 companies, millions and millions of dollars. I'm telling you that to tell you that when you think about the investment in yourself, to just try. I charge only, and it hurts my heart a little bit to say this, but I only charge $100 per month or $600 per year for this membership. And I tell you that if you work with me on everything I teach you, you will make an extra $100,000. If you only make a tenth of that, you have a 10x or 20x return. So you have more than 100x return if you make that. Isn't it worth giving yourself 30 days to try it out? All the things you're asking yourself, all the things you're telling yourself, to just take a chance and do this. This is what most people won't do. They won't do this next part. But you are going to think about it. And you're going to say to yourself, where do I want to be in a year? Am I tired of my current circumstances? I may even be doing well, but is it where I want to be ultimately? Am I doing what I want to be doing? Or would I rather wake up every day, work with a community that I love, and make extra money doing it? That's the decision that you have to make today.